Breaking live at 5, two Kansas City leaders say federal officials are looking at a South Kansas City site for a potential ICE detention center.
It's a story KCTV5 has been following for several days. KC Councilmember Jonathan Duncan and Jackson County Legislator Manny Abarca both say a building at East 149th Street and Botts Road is being considered, but the KC City Council is already working to try and stop the plan.
We have team coverage for you live at 5. Morgan Rydell is following the action City Council just took. But let's start with KCTV5's Ali Espinosa. Ali, what do we know about the possibility of an ICE detention center coming to South Kansas City?
Well, Lauren, we're learning more about the building itself. This is the I-49 industrial building, over 920,000 square feet. It's actually a spec building, meaning it was built with no tenant in mind, but with the expectation someone will want it. And tonight we've learned that someone is the federal government, and they want it for a potential ICE detention facility.
We're talking about a major regional facility in southern Kansas City.
14901 Botts Road. This is where County Legislature Chairman Manny Abarca says he was confronted by several ICE agents Thursday morning after hearing they were on site for a possible tour.
Do I have jurisdiction here? Go ahead, call him. Call PD.
He says this lasted 5 to 10 minutes until a supervisor realized who he was. Then he says they talked and the supervisor confirmed this could be a site for a potential ICE detention center.
That's a major undertaking. You're talking about the stretch of the entire city to go from literally the southern tip of Kansas City to the northern to get people out of the country.
He says they expect it to hold 7,500 beds and open by the end of 2026. This comes one day after Congressman Emanuel Cleaver sent a letter to Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem, sharing his concerns about a potential detention center here in Kansas City. Abarca says he spoke with both Cleaver and Kansas City Mayor Quinton Lucas about ways they can fight back against the federal government over this potential detention center.
But ultimately, the federal government is going to force us to do whatever they think they want to do, right? And so we need to be ready and responsive to how are we going to react to this potentially being in our community, right?
Now, Abarca says he's also concerned about the distance from this building to the airport and how city resources would play into that. Now, as for the owners of this building, Platform Ventures LLC, we're still waiting to hear back from them. Live in South Kansas City, Ali Espinosa, KCTV 5 News.
Ali, thank you very much. Live at 5, City Council just passed a moratorium to try to block non-municipal detention facilities. KCTV5's Morgan Rydell attended today's City Council meeting. She joins us now. Morgan, city officials moved pretty quickly here.
Yeah, well, discussions, they just wrapped up, and we did hear some questions about how this moratorium will work. At one point, leaders went into closed session to discuss legalities around it, but ultimately, this passed with a lot of support here. This ordinance was pointing directly at the facility we learned about today. They also talked about their concerns with other reports of ICE in the metro. During the meeting, Councilman Jonathan Duncan shared his gratitude for the quick response since seeing the news just this morning.
I think it's important that, the community understands where we stand on facilities that will harm our community. And we will continue to use, and I will continue to look for every possible lever at our disposal to ensure that we decide what is built in our city.
Mayor Quinton Lucas said if the legality of this ordinance is challenged, they're prepared to use every legal tool possible. Reporting live, Morgan Rydell, KCTV 5 News.
Morgan, thank you. And once we learned the city passed new legislation to fight a potential ICE detention center, we sent you this breaking news alert to your phone, and we will keep you updated in the app and on streaming on KCTV 5 Plus.